Who's that, Mr. Wiggles?
Doesn't recognize me yet.
There we go. I'll give you Wiggles, Lee, so I can get this crazy guy out of there.
Come here, Mr. Wiggles.
There he goes.
Come here, buddy. Come here, what's your name?
Oh. I know. This is his new roommate today.
You need a friend, huh? Hey, buddy. Hey. Hi.
There you go.
Hi.
Come here, big guy.
Good boy. Who's my good fella?
Okay.
Who's my good boy?
Archibald. Good boy. Is that all?
Yeah.
All right. Good boy. Yes. Sit. There you go. Okay. There you go.
See, I didn't leave you. I didn't leave you.
So I don't know if you guys had a chance to go over the video yet.
We did a little. I see he's just like he's just shy. He shies away from.
There you go. Yeah, there are a lot of pups that day, so I'm hoping when the weather's nice, I can go when it's a little bit earlier or later when there's less pups, or they come in one at a time, so that way he's not as overwhelmed too. But he's definitely very on the skittish end when it comes to things. As far as the crate training goes, he's not actually afraid of the crate, it seems. He's afraid of like the pressure of going into the crate.
Like getting in a car.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So now he'll jump into the car because there's kind of like no pressure to it.
Right.
It's kind of like the same with the crate. Also making it a larger space for him by kind of allowing him to get used to a larger space first, and then slowly shrinking down the area. He didn't seem to mind it too much. And then once I opened and closed the gate for him a few times so he didn't feel so trapped in there, that also gave him the kind of like that comfort of having an option or a choice, as opposed to just being like forced in and then having to stay in. So we can definitely make it a positive experience for him. It just has to take a while, because if you add any kind of pressure,
we can keep working on that just slowly, because it's not a must that he's in a crate right now.
Oh yeah, no, he
I
does
just
great
got
out.
extended. I found out my ship
Let's go this way.
because of what's going on in this world right now is getting a little delayed.
Oh yeah, that's understandable.
I have probably another month home, which is good.
Figure I might have to start saving up to invest in a bunker or something here soon.
Jesus.
We'll see how it goes. I don't know.
That's one of the reasons why I moved where I moved. I never thought I'd see it in my lifetime, but
Same. Oh, bird. Come on, bud. Right. It's unbelievable, but it's happening.
I'm right in the middle of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Gabby's.
About what's going on.
Gotcha.
Damn.
Gabby's mom is part of the defense sector too, so she's been busy.
Yeah. Damn. It's not doing well.
Hopefully it'll be all right.
How are we working on like just standard like sit and stay, and how's he doing with any of that?
He's good with just doing the casual stuff. Right now what we came out here to work on, and this guy definitely needs it, as you can tell, is just redirecting with all the distractions.
Right.
And then that affirmation. He's gotten a little bit better at it. He still sometimes seems like he doesn't know his name, but that'll just take some time. And I'll go over a couple like of the drills with you here. Yeah.
Okay.
And so we kind of just let them walk for a bit, and once they kind of get distracted and they start pulling, or they just, like this guy who's just kind of zoned out right now, I'll use their name. Archer.
Okay.
Archer. Yes, good boy. and then immediately reward as soon as he turns and pays attention.
Mr. Wiggles. Mr. Wiggles. Good boy.
Perfect, good.
Good boy. Yay.
Aw,
Good boy.
you're giving kisses. And so like the easier it is, the closer we are, the easier it is, and also the less distracted they are. Like since he's obviously pulling towards something that he's interested right now, I'm not gonna try because he's definitely not at that level yet. And same with Mr. Wiggles. Wiggles is definitely a good boy. He's starting to get it.
I've taken him on lots of walks. We've gone long walks too, and he gets. He'll get that nose to the ground and pull a little, but when I rein him in, he does good.
Right.
He stays right where I've got to keep it like this, but he does good.
No, his leash walking is perfectly fine. Something that, and I brought the longer leash to go over for recall as well, is kind of the same exercise, but here, I'll just go around you. Kind of the same exercise, but just as he kind of drifts further apart.
Come here, buddy.
So we'll just kind of warm up a little bit. We'll just, I don't have too many treats left after this morning session, but we'll just warm up a couple more times, and then as we're just kind of casually walking, and then as soon as maybe one or two more times, then we'll switch to the longer leash and we'll just do the longer range recall. Oh, hey, no, Mr. Archer puppy over here.
Come on, Mr. Wiggles.
Good boy.
Come on. Okay, good boy.
So in this case, we'll kind of let him just see that they're okay. He's just kind of catching the scent of the guy. Good.
Now,
there we go.
Why is he tucking his tail all the time? Is that just because
he's uncertain?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just uncertain of things. He's shy, scared. Mostly uncertain though. Oh my goodness gracious.
He's a good boy, huh?
He's
a good boy, Mr. Wiggles.
He can be a good example for his new boarding mate over here. What do you think, Mr. Wiggles?
Yeah.
He definitely doesn't have the energy of the puppies.
It's funny because sometimes he really will go, and then he's down. Then after that he'll just.
The most I've seen him excited-wise was when I get back home from working with another pup. And as soon as I come in, that's when he'll kind of start barking and kind of wiggling around. Yeah.
That's how he got his name.
And that's how we'll practice him calming down, things like that. What do you think, Mr. Wiggles? What do you think? Is he too much for you? He's like, oh, good boy. Good boy, Archer. Good boy. There you go. Oh, good boy. Yeah, you're doing so good. Okay, here you go. And so what I'll do for part of the walking exercise too is when kind of gets distracted like this and I'm going this way, that's another good opportunity that you can use his name to get his attention and make him feel rewarded. So we'll kind of wait for that to happen. You're too good, Mr. Wiggles.
Yeah, he's a good boy, yeah.
What you got, bud? You're all tangled up again, Mr. Archer.
Yeah, most of the time when I walk, well, not most of the time, all of the time, when I walk him, there are no distractions because we're in the woods.
Right.
And the only distraction is a squirrel or a bird. And in fact, we walked past these chickens, and he used to not bark at all. And then I took my other dog, and of course,
He started barking because
my other dog was barking.
Yeah.
And then he learned that that's what we do. So
it's just pack dynamics. In those situations, it would just control the initial dog that's barking, and then that'll help to calm down the second one as well. Okay, cowboy. Look at this one over here.
okay, we're going to turn it around.
Yep, so now you can use his name.
Come on, Mr. Wiggles. Mr. Wiggles.
Perfect, there you go. And then give him that treat there. There you go, perfect. If he's not too distracted. Good boy. Okay, now we'll swat leashes here at the bench, and then we'll do some more open ground recall. Okay. It's too bad. It's too bad I just got Archer. I couldn't just leave him at home with the new pups yet, just because I haven't had a chance to introduce him and all that stuff. Ugh, kind of. There you go.
Really just take, whoops, sorry.
It's, as long as it doesn't hit him. All right. So now same thing, but we actually want to just walk over the open field there and have them get distracted and drift further distances. I'll bring this first. Come on, bud. What do you think, Mr. Wiggles? There you go. There we go. Good. All right. I think he's just following me, but you can try to call him back to you now. Good. So now as soon as he turns and starts coming, that's the part where we almost kind of want to like cheerlead him in, kind of like as if you're helping fishing. So that way it'll help to continue him encouraging to keep coming in and letting him know that he's doing the right thing. And for him especially, it helps to create a little bit of that drive, because when he is really excited, he really wants to play and he's engaged. And that will really help when he's kind of out here and unsure and distracted or shy. So getting him kind of amped up to come back to you or excited is really good in those instances. So we'll try again. I have a couple treats left for you to give to him too if he does well. But the main thing is the praise and the timing anyways.
Oh, look at you.
Yep, so this is good. It's one of those times when you kind of want him to drift off a little bit. Aw, poor guy. So he's unsure because of all the people. So instead of giving him a command, go ahead and lead him somewhere. There you go. There you go. Sometimes moving around helps to take his mind off of what he's unsure of. Yeah, because if we just have him sit, if he can listen because he's not too scared or whatnot, then he's kind of just caught up in that moment. And that'll just help break it up. We'll go for a little walk here downtown to kind of get him used to it a little bit more before we leave. Hopefully he'll actually drift.
You're just pretty good about, like, when I stop in the woods and sit down, he just comes right to me and sits on my foot.
What we could do is I can walk him away, and then you can call him back to you as well too if he doesn't do it, which is fine. But I really want him to try to kind of either get distracted or scared by something naturally, and then we practice back.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll be good that way?
I do.
Here, I'll swap you with the shorter one then.
Okay.
And then you just kind of give it more length.
I see what you're saying. No problem.
And I'll pick that back, so I'll clip it onto here. Don't have to carry it. So that's pretty much what we're just gonna try to work on today.
Yeah, and this is stuff that I will do a lot with him because I will walk him every day.
Yeah, it's pretty easy stuff.
I think the more he gets used, you know, he's still not used to us, but definitely has
Okay.
gotten better.
This guy is kind of like on the extreme end of everything. Okay. Gotta give Archer here something to hunt, I feel like.
Yeah, I would say. He would love it at mine.
He might not ever come back, I feel like. Come on, bud. Oh, puppies. Puppies, puppies, puppies. I'll wait for you. This way, Archer. I'm gonna have to shorten you up. All right, so in this case, wait for him to either finish or call his name to redirect him when he has a moment between sniffs, instead of pulling him. So that way we get used to getting him to follow us with focus as opposed to with force, because he'll do it pretty easily. And that'll, there you go, almost.
Come on, Mr. Baby. Good boy.
Unlike this guy, who will still have to work on that as well.
Good boy.
Come on, bud, this way. Good, there you go. Good. All right, now I usually just do a sit stay. So if, good sit, Archer. Good, there you go. All right, and we got it.
Good boy. Okay, we ready?
Yep. Doing good. All right, so same thing here, because we want him to kind of get as much out of this as possible social-wise. We want to really slow our walk down.
Okay.
And just kind of let him get used to and check things out.
Gotcha.
So that way you can actually get more in for him, traveling less distance, but it just takes more time, that's all.
Okay. Yeah, this is way new to him.
And what we're doing right now is just paying attention to what he's interested in, what startles him, things like that, so that way we'll know what we might need to work on. Like, for example, back at the park there, while we were waiting for you, both the pups, while we were walking behind the EMT station, were kind of startled by the flag, you know. Okay. So getting them used to that, either just comforting him, moving him further away from it, but he can still see it and hear it, but not, you know, it not be so loud. So little things like that, that you can kind of take advantage of situations that he finds uncomfortable, that you can kind of get him used to.
I used to have ride a couple horses.
Oh, nice.
This one trail we used to ride, there was a shrink wrapped boat, and it was shrink wrapped in yellow.
Oh, wow.
And my horse was scared to death of it. Just scared to death of it. I mean,
it probably looked weird, yeah.
And it was an issue getting around that boat every time. And I tried walking him up, I tried doing everything, and there was nothing I could do to get that right.
Oh.
But he was a good horse.
That could be hard. Sometimes it's the size too that'll throw people off, or animals off of things.
Good boy, Mr. Wiggles.
Yeah.
You're doing very good, boy. You're doing very good, Mr. Man.
Good. So another good opportunity here is we'll stop, have them sit, wait,
Come on, Mr. Sit.
and then we'll cross through.
Sit, up, sit, sit.
Good.
Sit.
So, good.
Good boy. Hey, you know what you sit. Good boy.
Good.
Good boy.
So you can kind of tell because it's harder for him to do those simple things that he's just kind of overwhelmed with the environment. So something that, yeah. So something that's good to do is just kind of, instead of rapid firing the commands, just giving him one or two and then just seeing why he's not listening.
Okay.
And what I'll do sometimes is just kind of say things out loud or think out loud, and that'll give me time to process what's going on, as opposed to just like continuously trying. Oh, good, he wants to say hi. Oh. So we'll go this way for a little bit here, and then we'll just try again. And it should be hopefully easier now that there weren't people coming from both sides. So go ahead and call his name and get his attention first.
Come on, Mr. Wiggles.
Hey, there you go, almost.
Mr. Wiggles, come on. Come.
Good.
Boy.
Good. And we'll let him sniff the tree. No. Just let him sniff here. All right, and now we'll practice, right? Archer. Archer, come. Good boy. Sit. Good, very good.
Sit.
Very good, there you go. Good. 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 So a couple things that makes it easier is when you call him back to you, he's paying attention, he's looking at you more. And then whereas in that scenario, he's in front of you and you're behind him trying to give the command while he's already like, you know, overwhelmed by the people.
Okay.
So like,
Stop first.
focus on you, and then give him the command. Yeah. So when you say Mr. Wiggles, give him a moment to register and actually come back, and then see if he's paying attention to you, then give him the sit command, and then you should be okay. It should be a little bit easier that way.
Let's try again, Mr. Wiggles. Come on.
We'll do it one more time without distractions, and then we'll go back to that corner again where it's a little busier. I'll get ears on camera this time because I got Archer's last time.
Mr. Wiggles. Come here.
Very good.
Sit. Sit.
Perfect.
Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Yes, he is.
Oh wow, you're okay. All right, Mr. Archer, I see you. Good boy. All right, you think you're ready again for the real thing?
Let's go.
And that's why I say it's good to, because I have a lot of clients that do it, is they just kind of rapid fire the command to just get them to do it. But in this case, because we know we're working more on his socializing and getting him used to things, it's good to give him a command and then recognize why he's not executing it.
Right, okay.
Hi, how you doing? You want to say hi? He's very friendly. Yeah, this one too. Oh, hi.
You want to say hi, Mr. Wiggles? Come on. It's okay.
It's a beautiful coat. There you go, Mr. Wiggles. There you go. Oh. Oh, this is. Oh. Oh, you're okay, big guy. It might be because he's a puppy too. Come here. Yeah, it's okay. It might be because this one's a puppy too.
I'm older than you are.
Hey. Oh, there you go. He's just telling him he's being too much, that's all. It's okay. It's okay, come on. You're all right. So you'll get that reaction sometimes when, like, especially with puppies, because they tend to be a lot. The other dog is just kind of trying to calm him down, requesting some more space from him, because he goes a little too fast. That's all.
Dog does with him.
Mm-hmm. Good boy.
And he's good about it. He stops. He usually, I mean, he'll get excited.
Hey, how's it going?
With the calls, and just you know, by accident knock her over because
Aw.
he's just so much bigger. But other than that, he's very good with it.
It's one of those things too, because like with puppies like this, they kind of need those corrections to learn their manners, to calm down, to get out of other dogs' faces and things like that. So long as it, you know, doesn't escalate past a warning, then it's a good learning opportunity for
Mr.
them.
Wiggles.
There we go.
See it?
Very good. There you go. Good. Perfect. And then all it took was just a little bit of time there.
See, and his attention gets it.
Hmm?
Makes sense.
All right.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
You wanna go across? Come on.
Across here. Sorry.
That pizza looks good.
I know, right? I'm getting hungry for lunch
Did I
now.
go over? We'll drive all the way down here for the pizza at this place. It's
I'll have to-
off of
I'll have to try it then.
Main. I think it's down that way.
Hmm?
It's a small place. They the pizzas are like this big.
Oh, Benny's.
Benny's.
Yeah, that's a good place.
Good pizza. And I'm from.
Oh, sorry. I'll go over here. Yeah, $5 will get you a huge
good
slice.
And I'm from Philadelphia, and
Oh man,
not many places to compare.
I still need to get a cheesesteak from there sometime. It's on the bucket list.
Yeah.
Oh, careful.
Mr. Wiggles. Hey, Joe.
Getting a free lunch over here.
That is not for you. Yeah, I had a restaurant called Rick's Cheesesteak Factory.
Oh, nice. Oh man.
I used to get my rolls shipped in from Philly.
Whew. Did you sell it?
Yeah, I did sell it.
Oh,
I was in a shopping center, and the shopping center wasn't that great.
that's understandable.
So we moved, and then it just wasn't the same, so I got rid of it.
Oh.
Good boy, Mr. Wiggles.
We'll kind of split and let her go first. After you. No problem. Come on, Archer. Good boy. Oh. Almost. There it is. Good. Good boy. There you go. Good.
Good boy. Okay.
We're almost there, and then we'll kind of give him a little bit of a break. I want to try to hopefully find a water bowl. There we go. So we'll cross here, we'll get him some water, then we'll go to the market square there, give him a little bit of a breather, and then we'll do a little bit of a walking exercise, and then we'll head back.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna have to swap batteries too. We lucked out today, that's for sure. This weather has been very off and on.
Yeah, it's like it's one day to the next stream.
So another good opportunity.
Mr. Wiggles. Mr. Wiggles.
There we go, good boy.
Good.
There we go. And just gotta be careful when crossing, because even when you have the walk, sometimes people still like to turn right on you, so. Almost lost a dog once doing that. Just gotta be careful. Hi, how you doing? There we go, let's get you some water. No? Come on, Archer. Archer. Good boy. Want some water, bud? There you go.
Look, Mr. Wiggles, look.
What do you think, bud? Aww.
Such a good boy. Good luck.
We'll hang out for a little bit because it might be because he's, you know, either overwhelmed or unsure, to see if he's thirsty. If he's thirsty enough, he might break and get some water. If not, we'll try again on the way back.
He's fine. He's doing good.
Poor guy. Good boy.
This is a lot for him to take in.
Yeah. Used to, when I was up in Fredericksburg, I would just take the pups sometimes and just sit here in the morning with the coffee and let them get used to all the traffic and sounds and stuff like that. Usually wouldn't take long. Sometimes with bad pups that were really skittish, like Mr. Wiggles, but like a little bit even more past that, they would like get freaked out and want to run and all that stuff for like maybe 10-20 minutes, and then they'd get used to it. They relax, they sit down. So that's another good option for you too sometime when you're working with them. Just go out to a place like this that's super busy, try to find like a slightly quieter corner so he can just observe everything.
Well, we have Colonial Beach.
Oh, okay.
So that is going to be perfect.
Yeah.
There'll be lots of dogs. There'll be lots
That's a good
of
spot.
people.
Oh, bud. Baby. Oh my goodness. I think he drank too much water too fast there. All right, let's see if he wants any water, and then we'll head out again.
Come on.
Come on, big guy. It's okay. Come on. No, don't eat that. Sorry. Yeah, we're just trying to get to that corner there so we can go this way first.
Mr. Wiggles.
Big guy. All right, there we go. Come on, guy. Come on, Archie. Good boy. All right, and then we'll cross this way. Hold up, bud.
Mr. Wiggles. Mr. Wiggles. Mr. Wiggles.
Good. There we go.
Yeah.
There you go. You feeling better, big guy? You drink too fast, huh? All right. All right, and then we'll just go through here.
Boy.
Good boy.
Mr. Wiggles. Mr. Wiggles.
Good.
Mr. Wiggles.
Good. There you go.
Mr. Wiggles.
Almost.
Mr. Wiggles. Mr. Wiggles.
There it is. Good. There you go. Good. So this is going to kind of really develop your patience as well as him learning to redirect, because you have to kind of give him time to work through whatever it is that he's distracted by.
Yeah, and that worked pretty good.
It doesn't take too long, but you just have to like hang in there, that's all.
Come on, let's go, bud.
Oh, sorry, bud. Hi. Yeah, how you doing? Good boy, come on. All right. So this is usually a good reprieve from most people and a lot of the traffic and sounds. And I like to use the grids on the floor for practice.
Okay.
What I'll do is I'll trade you pups, or I can tie him up. It might be easier.
No,
He's quite the puller there. Yeah. And I'll do a round with Mr. Wiggles, and then I'll give him back to you for another round, and I'll do one with him. But the main thing is that leadership exercise and just letting the leash do the work of creating a boundary and signaling to him, so that way you don't have to call him as much. So that way you can save calling his name for those moments when he needs extra help redirecting, especially in environments like this. And so I'm just gonna use the leash as a boundary, but I'm not gonna give any additional pressure for him to follow. the main thing for me to think about is where I want to go. Just want to try to have a certain plot in my head where direction wise I want to turn, I want to stop, all that stuff. And we want to really shift the focus of him following on his shoulders. So I really want to try to give as little feedback as possible, but really encourage him when he is following me, like through his own efforts and on his own accord. So that will really help develop everything on his end. We'll go down this way. Since he's pretty good with following anyways, it should be pretty easy. Good boy. Yes, good boy. See that? Yes, very good. Good boy. Yes, good boy. There we go. Good. Yes, good boy. So I want to try to give as much input or as little input on my end as possible and make him do all the work of figuring out where I'm going and what I'm doing after he gets distracted. Yes, good boy. Oh, I know, it'll be your turn soon. Yes, good boy. Very good. Good boy. Good. Come. So, not surprising, he's an all-star at that exercise. But it'll be good practice on your end too. So, to try to get you used to doing as little as possible. Yeah, I think I have my work cut out for me now though. Come on, big guy. It's your turn. Come on, Archer. Good boy. This way. Come here, bud. Good boy. Here, we'll wait for this guy first. You know, get ran over. Yes, good boy. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, this way. Good. There you go. Not bad. Yes, good boy. Very good. This way. Easy. Good boy. Yes. Yes, good boy. There you go. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Yes, very good. Good boy. Yes, come. Sit. Very good. Yeah, not bad for a first shot. Good boy. All right, let's let Mr. Wiggle show us how it's done there. So like I said, the main point of the exercise is for you to do as little as possible and just have the leash be a boundary device. Come on, Archer. Good boy. Come on, Archer. Perfect, good. Good. And it might be difficult, but while you're walking, you'll want to still pay attention to him, so that way when he redirects, you'll be able to catch it. There you go, like that. And then, yeah, and then give him that positive affirmation. Yeah. There you go, good. Hold on, bud. Right there, good. So it's gonna be hard, but we're gonna have to try to break you of that habit. So trying for like this exercise, just letting the leash do the work. Like if he went out when you stopped, letting the leash stop him, and then letting him come back to you and sitting instead of calling his name. That's
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, that's all. Try it again. Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Because we want to save the name as an additional extra, so we don't want to always do it ourselves habitually. Other than that, though, it was good. Good. Very good. 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 So you kind of see how even without you having to call him, he stopped and looked at you. That's the whole, yeah, that's... And like, how hard was it for you while you were walking around to not call his name when he...
I know. It's ingrained in me.
Yeah, that's all. That's why it's a good exercise for you. Just because I want you to do less during the walk and let the leash do some of the work. And then that way when he does hear his name, it's not as often, but it's probably for a good reason, you know? That was good.
Yeah, that's great. This will be fun to work with him. He's got a good trail that he's got plenty of room.
There you go. Whoa. Good boy, this way. All right, I'm gonna swap out batteries real quick for the walk back. In those cases, I would either start him off far if he seemed too scared, try to get him used to it going closer, and just using distance as your friend from anything that scares him. So we'll give it a second here because he looks like he might cut soon. If not, then we'll just move on. I don't want to rush him or anything. Hold on, bud. I know. I don't want you to get into. Don't want you to get into any trash over there. See how this guy reacts too. I know what. It gets bored so easily. I know, bud. Oh, good boy. There you go. That's not too bad. And then we'll try to walk around just to be careful not to trip up on the cord or anything there. Come on, bud. You're okay. Good boy. There you go. Hey, look, another friend. You want to see if we say hi? Aw, looks like a friendly lab. Hi, how you doing? Is it okay if we say hi?
Yeah, good boy.
I like her ears. Very good.
Very good.
Hey. Yeah, it's definitely a good part about downtown. I'm sure Colonial Beach too. You'll have plenty of people walking pups. All right, another good sit-stay exercise. Come here. Good. Archer, sit. Very good. Good boy. Look at these good boys we got over here. Here you go. Sorry. I know. I only got crumbs left, guys. We'll get you some more for the later evening session. Come on, bud. Let's go. Thank you. Come on. Okay, we'll slow it down a little bit. Good, there you go. There you go. And sometimes too, just paying attention to what he's interested in will make it so he doesn't pull. Like, I won't be able to show as much with this one because I feel like he'll pull, but if I was like walking on this side with the trees and he was interested in checking out the windows, he would just pull just because, you know.
He's checking it out.
Yeah.
He's back in tune with what he's doing.
Yeah. If you just shift a little bit sometimes, it'll make all the difference. There you go. Because we want to try to save that tension too when we need it, just like with the voice. Little things like that will help. He's already doing pretty good, but I'm hoping by the end of this day he'll just stop automatically and sit at crosswalks and things like that. A lot of pups will end up doing it just because you do it so often. It's just one of those habit things. And it's a really good one for dogs too, especially in busy cities. Oh, what's that, bud? What's that? Good boy. I gotta be careful of all the scraps. Do you have any questions or anything you wanted to work on in particular before we head out?
No, I think I've got enough to start with. I think he's doing good.
Sorry, he's gonna get it.
Good stuff.
Archer.
I had a little beagle terrier. No, it was a beagle, dots and mix.
Oh, that sounds
And it
cute.
was a great, they do them on purpose. It's called Doxels.
Oh, okay,
Very good dog.
nice.
And we had
Learn
we
something
put
new
a
every day.
pizza on the put a 14-inch pizza on the counter. And went upstairs, and when he came back downstairs to eat the pizza, he had eaten the whole thing.
Oh wow, poor guy.
He was laying on the floor and he couldn't move.
I was gonna say, did he throw it back up or
He
anything?
threw up.
Yeah, okay, I was
He had
saying.
big issues. He ate the whole
Poor guy. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. It's a cool Jeep. It's a really cool Jeep. Yeah, good. Yeah. So just let me know what time is gonna be good for her.
I'd say
And we'll
around
do.
noon tomorrow.
Yeah, that should be good. And I'll send you the address and everything. It should be a little bit easier to find because it's off of a major highway. The McDuff Park is by the King George Walmart. I don't know if you've ever been there or not. But it's only like about 10 minutes from here, so it's not too bad.
Oh, I know where it is. The Walmart.
Hmm?
That's how I come in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's off of that same road.
Yeah,
By the, like all the
there's a
farm
Burger
fields and
King
stuff.
and-
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That's where I ate lunch at that barbecue place.
Oh, how is it? The food
Very good.
truck?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen it. I've never
I
stopped.
wanted to stop there.
Dang it.
I was running a little bit early. I said, you know what? I'm going to stop there.
That's what
It
I'm
was
gonna have to
very
do
good.
someday.
Pulled pork sandwich was excellent.
Gonna have to do that sometime because I always pass it going to the park, but I, of course, never stop. All right. Yeah, there you go.
All right, you go ahead and chill. All right, take care. Have a safe trip.
Yeah, that should be good. It'll be a little bit cooler out, but should still be nice tomorrow. Yeah. No pee-pee? You got nothing coming out, bud. And get you some water when we get back home. Archer, this way, bud. Good boy.
Where are you parked?
Oh, just on the other side of this park. But we'll walk you to the car. That way you can say goodbye. You ready, Mr. Wiggles? Oh. Oh. All right, let's go.